Hey, my name is Tony and I'm with Captis, and we help alleviate the stress of running a small business by implementing AI and automations into your processes and systems so that you can focus strategically on growing your business while at the same time doing more of what you want to do. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about 4 ways you can get more leads and how to automate that. So the first thing is, and I didn't come up with this quadrant, and I'm going to have you write down this if you want to grab a piece of paper and pen. And we're going to just put a box right here in the middle. And on the top half, we'll draw a line across the middle. On the top half, we're going to have one-to-one. On the bottom half, we're going to have one-to-many. Now, I didn't come up with this. This is Alex Hormozi's work, so we can give him credit on that. Down the middle, we're going to draw another line. And then we're going to have internal and external. Now, you have to understand, and there's a difference between the one-to-one internal and one-to-one external versus one-to-many internal and external that a lot of people don't realize. So you might think that if you do and send out a bunch of emails, you're doing it all at once, so you're sending it to a mass group of people, but actually that's one-to-one because only one person is going to see that specific email. And I'll go into the description of all of these. So one-to-one internal would be a one-to-one message or communication either by phone, text, email, Facebook, whatever it is, but one-to-one internal, these are people who know you. These are the people that you have a direct connection with automatically. So they're in your phone book. So we'll do your contacts, Facebook friends, followers, your Instagram followers, so on and so forth. These would be all of your internal contacts. Now, they're the ones that you, like I said, have a direct connection with. Now, your external contacts, these are going to be people like leads that have come into your system. So these will be lead generating contacts. Okay, so you'll have some sort of lead generation contacts. These are people that you don't know, that you do not have a direct connection with. So this might be people that are in Facebook groups also. So whenever you're in a group with other people, you might interact with them. If it's not your group, if it's your group, they're internal contacts. If it's an external group that you're a part of and you interact with people on that external group, then those are people that you don't know. And then one-to-many, this, like I said, is to mass groups of people. So this would be like your Facebook group that you own, or your Facebook page, or your Instagram page, or your TikTok, or whatever social media platform that you have. If you send a message, it's going to go out to a bunch of people, and it's only one message. So a lot of people will see it. So that's the one-to-many that are internal. And then the one-to-many external would be posting in external groups. So if you create a post, so if you're, let's say you are a realtor and you're a member of a group. So we're located in Oklahoma City. We have an Edmond is just north of us, and I'm part of a group called All Things Edmond. So anything that I post in that group goes to a bunch of people that I don't have a direct connection with. So anything like that you might have. So you might be in a similar group, like a real estate group, and maybe you're posting to a citywide Facebook group or a citywide page, or you put your information on an external website that you have, or even on your website that you have. That might fall under both one-to-many internal and external, because you have internal people that are in there as well. So the question is, and you can post all of these, you can interact on Facebook in the groups and interact with people individually, send DMs to people. All of those are ways you can communicate, but how do you automate that process? And that's what we help businesses do. We help businesses implement the automations and using AI to help alleviate the stress of trying to take care of all of this manually. So I'm going to show you real quick, and I'm going to go through a couple ways in each of these sections that we help businesses implement AI and automations. So let's start with your contacts. One of the things that we do is we have a reactivation campaign. So you have a list of people that are in your contacts that you haven't talked to in a while, and you want to reactivate those. So what we do is we set up an automation so that you load all of those people. If you have 5,000, 10,000 people, 500 people, whatever it is, you load all of those people into the automation, and instead of you sending out one email to each person manually, we can automate the entire process so that they go out as a mass communication. Like I said, it's still one-to-one because you're sending one email to one person. But we can automate that reactivation campaign and the follow-up sequences that go after that to re-engage customers or contacts that you haven't been in contact with. The other thing that you can do is you can automate on here, and this would fall actually under your external, but you can automate posting on your Facebook pages or your Instagram profiles. You can automate any of these posting so that whenever someone responds to a post, so you can get a reply, right? Auto posting reply, where you can automate the process that if they reply to your post, you can automatically respond to them, or you can automatically send them a direct message. This is a simple tool that we help implement in businesses because you want to be able to communicate and get that engagement with your customers when you're on social media, because that boosts your visibility and more people will see you. Not only that, whenever you auto reply to them, it shows up on their feeds as well. So it shows up to their news feeds and their people that, hey, they've responded to this. So now you get to broaden your circle to other people. And then I already talked one-to-many, so you can auto-paste or auto-post to all of your pages, one-to-many. And then by auto-posting it, then you can do the automatic responses to posts. So if they reply or make a comment on your post, you can automatically reply to them in a DM or in a comment that you respond back to. And then also posting to external, you can use, and by the way, AI can be involved in all of these to help you create your posts, help you create your email. So instead of spending the time writing an email, you can use AI to write your email for you. So if you have AI writing your email, AI creating the content for your posts, AI creating the images for your posts, and then they automatically go out, you can schedule that. You get automatic responses to your posts. You can use AI to determine how best to react and respond to that. You can add AI to, like I said, creating your posts and auto-posting it. And then also, you can have AI create funnels so that you can communicate or get more leads that way. So if you have a funnel, AI will create the funnel, set up a form, and what happens is you end up having this funnel of people coming in, and they all get funneled to an automation that automatically responds to them appropriately depending on which channel they come through. So if they respond and reply to an email that you did on a reactivation campaign, for instance, your automations are going to automatically respond, hey, whatever you have it set up is, and engage those contacts for that reactivation campaign. Whenever you post on your social media and you have an automatic response, those comments are coming in and the automation automatically responds to them. Not only that, you can use the AI to help create an audience and use the automations to push those people back into your audience, your custom audience on Facebook or Instagram, for example. You can automate the responses. And then the whole goal is to move them through the process to the point of sale. So there are 4 ways that you can get more leads: one-to-one internal, one-to-one external, one-to-many internal, one-to-many external. And it's real easy to implement the automations that help you do this automatically and relieving a lot of the stress that's involved by doing it manually.